Guys, I've pulled out all the stops for the XXX-Mas Special at Wembley. There is going to be a special music performance and you're not ready for it. So don't even come for me. Come for that. Thank you. Buy tickets. Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. Today, we arguably have the biggest icon we've ever had on this pod. It's Alan Carr.
Christ. Who else have you had on?
No one. It's my first I can't believe you're here. I'm so happy that you're here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Anytime.
I mean, can we talk
Yeah,
about
we can. We can. This set has actually been for a lot. There's been a vodka cranberry all over that couch.
Yeah.
There's been...
And what is this here?
Probably just a bit of fun,
That's
really.
a bit of a skiddy.
Yeah, that again was me. I told you I was ill. So
I used to do a show ages ago called Friday Night Project.
Yeah.
Justin Lee Collins, and we spent a day in the Big Brother house as an experiment, like that. They locked us in
God
there.
forbid, yeah.
That house is filth.
Is it?
It's disgusting. Dog hair, pubes, it's vile. And you can hear the cameras whirring behind the glass and all that.
That would send me insane.
The thing is, because you go, I'd be like a closed book, no one would know anything. But you forget the cameras are there when
Yeah,
it's not.
of course.
So, I was like this, and then I started just gossiping, and like Justin was like, no, fucking bitch, and all that. And then you're like, and I get now why you get caught out, and then put the bloody
100%.
and put the alcohol in as well. And like rosé for me is like truth serum.
This is
It
what
all
I
comes
say.
out.
And I'll wake up with the fear anyway.
Yeah.
Even after like 2 glasses, I'll be like, I've said too much.
Yeah.
In a house and it's being filmed, I would become a shell of a woman.
Would you clam up? I can't imagine you clamming.
No, I've never.
I don't think you've
me
ever
and Clam
clammed.
never go into the
No.
same sentence. No, I'd say everything and then I'd come out and be like, oh, I said, yeah, I did. say
Yeah,
that.
I mean, everyone would know my pin,
Yeah.
my blood type, inside leg measurement. I just can't stop gossiping.
Yeah,
and then
I love
sometimes
it.
I've told people back gossip that
Yeah.
they've told me.
I do that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, someone told
And
me.
I've added
They're
a
like,
bit of spice on it,
Yeah.
and you're like,
They're
yeah.
like, I told you that and that wasn't the story.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, don't tell me anything.
I love a gossip. I was on Loose Women the other day and they were like, is gossiping good? And I was saying, I feel like it's good for the mental health. It's good and I love, if someone's relationship is going Pete Tong, I love knowing about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel better about my life.
And also, a problem shared is a problem spread.
Yeah.
And then other people have a go and have a talk about it. It might sort it out.
That's not my issue.
No.
Yeah, well, it might be.
Well, just don't tell me anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know what I'm like. If they tell me, they know.
Yeah, it's that. If anything, you're stupid for telling us anything.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
I
not the
wouldn't
problem.
trust me.
No, I wouldn't trust
would
me.
not trust me at all.
I want to talk about your series, first of all.
Wicked.
Let me fucking tell you something.
Yeah.
One day, I think I was ill. Shock. And
Was it hungover or was it ill?
I think it was hangover. Yeah, I was trying to mask that. I was violently hungover, and I sat on my couch and I watched Changing Ends, and it was the funny. I don't know how that kid that plays you is so good at that age.
I know.
He's incredible.
He's an absolute genius. And what people don't know is we put out an advert for audition tapes. So I had to sit through 450 kids going, hello, Adam, how you doing? Like that. I mean, it was like being back in the playground.
That's bad for the mental health.
I don't want to see a kid in a fat suit. You know what I'm saying? And there was one kid in high heels and a football shirt. I'm Alan Carr. And I thought, you're not even wanting to audition.
Yeah,
you just want to fucking troll me, you little shit. So we wrote 3 of the scripts and we went to ITV and they said they give you money for the script, and then they went, you haven't got an Alan Carr. You haven't got one, so why are we giving you any more money? And then there's a chance it won't even be made. You can't find an Alan Carr. And then it was like a movie.
Yeah.
The last batch came in and Ollie came in and he got me so down to a T. And we went, yeah, he's the one. And then we all just jumped, went, yeah, we got it. And then that's the show happened. But I mean, we were going through a lot of people and, he was just perfect. But he gets me right. And I know I'm camp, but he don't go too far.
Yeah, there is a line, isn't there?
But I'm worried about if his balls drop and that voice changes.
Well,
I mean, because
you
mine
can't
hasn't
get
even.
another season.
I know, mine ain't even dropped.
Did you have to sit down with him before and go, do this like me? and like
Yeah.
give him any training.
Because sometimes he don't, he'll say microwave. And I go, no, microwave. And they'll go, okay, microwave. It's all like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, just saying gay words. which,
gay
is basically my life.
And your dad was...
Do you know, I was in a show that never made the telly. It'd be cancelled now, called The Gay Computer. And I was inside this...
It sounds cancelled already. Yeah.
And then I would be there and you'd have a celeb on and they'd say things and I'd say whether they were gay or not. So go, doilies, gay, through like a letterbox. This is before I was even on the telly. When you do anything to get some money. Gay and like... Chess, gay.
I watched that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it wasn't
absolutely
much to it. It was just this flat
What
going
do you
gay.
think, like, the gayest word is?
Douche.
Yeah.
That's quite gay. Doily.
Yeah. I'd say tiramisu.
Oh, that, yes.
110% tiramisu is a gay
I need
word.
a run up to say that because I go tiramisu.
Who?
Tiramisu.
It sounds like you're having like a hemorrhage.
Yeah, I know, but I should
Yeah.
say you have to have a run up. Tiramisu. Like, tiramisu.
So, yeah, even the way it's spelled is too much for me.
Because there's that place in near Sydney called Woolloomooloo, and my gay friend went there and he went into a pub and said, I'm looking for Woomoo. I know all these, and all these like tough Aussies.
That is horror.
I know. So yeah, I've run up with tiramisu. So what was you saying about
yeah,
changing
where did
it?
we go
I
from
know,
there?
you see.
But I
I'm not
enjoyed
even
that.
pissed. I'm not even pissed.
Your dad,
My dad.
football,
Yeah,
a lot going on there, a bit of a difference.
I know.
Did you ever think, fuck it, I'm just gonna really take football seriously here? Or
Well, I did. I tried to, and I joined Booville Colts. I know. It's just I think
Jesus
I still think there was a
wept.
mix-up at the
Yeah.
fucking hospital. I swear there's like some hairdresser looking out and his son's playing football and he's like, I'm going to have to shut the business. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, because at school, and I mean, I am proud to be gay, but I mean, I think we all go through that. I was fat, I was goofy, glasses, and then when I started like fancying boys, I was.
You thought,
like,
another
enough
thing on top
already.
of this, yeah.
Come on, love, enough. Spread the fucking hate. Don't just give it to me. And then my dad was manager of the football team.
Yeah,
so
it
if they
seems
laugh,
worse.
you're that shit.
Yeah,
I don't care. I didn't even know there was a match on.
is that why you didn't want people to know? Because when I was watching it, I would be like, no, that's my dad.
Yeah,
But
no.
that's-
It's
right.
just another. And then, of course, when they found out, they'd make me captain of the team. And I'd be like, no, there's been a mistake.
Been a
I said,
big
"Do not, I'll just
mix-up."
be over here with the dinner ladies.
Yeah.
You go and sort the football out. And then I'd be captain and I'd scream.
It would be
and I'd go,
all too much.
like that. Because you know who my second cousin is?
Who?
Paul Gascoigne. Do you know who he is?
No, give me a
He's
minute.
he's a legend.
Get this up. No, but I'm not good with names. You could be like Paul
You
McCartney.
know Paul Gascoigne.
Hang on. Get
remember-
this up.
What would you know him for? He turned up with that cereal.
Oh, I know who you're... Okay.
He turned up
Wait,
with Raoul
what?
in a dressing gown with the chicken on a fishing rod.
How
Yeah.
is... And this is your cousin?
Second cousin?
I don't know what all the second and first mean, but...
No, that means
seems-
we've got the same great granddad.
Oh,
but everyone plays football in my family
Yeah, it's
apart
in the
from
gene.
me. It's not
Yeah,
in my
but
genes,
I
is
think
it?
you...
Clearly not.
I think you've done all right considering.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. But I mean, my dad still goes, oh, I'd love you to be a footballer. Still now.
You've got
And
to
then my
let
nan
that
used
go.
to say, oh, I'd love you to have a girlfriend. This is after I've been on the telly. I mean, it's not like I was a 13-year-old. I said, Nan.
Yeah.
That's the last thing she said to me.
Really?
I didn't kill her after that, but I
Well,
said,
I
like,
didn't blame you. Yeah, it's fine.
as I put the pillow on her. No, she died a few months later. I didn't kill her because she outed me. But I was like, oh, Nan, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, come on, give up the ghost. She's got enough. I mean, I've got enough cousins. If you want to go to a wedding, go to fucking one of
My
theirs.
nan does that too. She's like, so when are you
Oh.
marrying a man? And I thought, the ship is truly sailed. It's really, really
They don't
sailed.
get it, the older people, do they? They
No,
don't think.
I think maybe they're gay.
Yeah, I think they're in denial.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine.
It's all right
It's
being,
funny you
it's all right
said-
being straight. There's no
God
shame.
forbid,
There's no
though.
shame in it. If you're straight, you're
You're straight and
Don't
you're
be ashamed.
boring.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah, you just haven't found the right cock yet.
It's funny you said as well about school because I feel like funny people were ugly at school. At school.
What?
Listen.
You better
listen.
fucking hurry up with this sentence, bitch.
I mean,
This better be fucking good. This better.
like,
right, come on then, ugly people, yeah.
When I'm thinking about this in my brain, I'm digging more holes. Just give me 5 minutes.
Go on, ugly,
what
yeah.
I would say is, if you weren't, the best looking
Nice, that's nice. Backpedal.
marble in the sack at school, you had to be you had to be funny.
Yeah.
And every comedian I've met has been like, school, not good for me. Not good for me. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
No, it was just awful. I remember just like, because the thing is, you get to that age where, the girls, because I used to hang around all the girls,
Cool.
and then everyone goes through puberty. They don't want to hang around me talking about fucking Murder, She Wrote and Golden Girls and all that. They want to hang around with the boy who turns up in the motorbike,
Yeah,
don't
of course,
they?
yeah.
And then the boys want to hang around the girls. And then all of a sudden,
So
it's just you
there.
and Val, the dinner lady,
Yeah.
talking about a hysterectomy while everyone else is getting on with their life. So yeah, it's just odd. It's just odd. And then, I've got, what happened? This is like my luck at school. South Park, do you remember? I was getting bullied,
Yeah.
and then South Park, guess what character comes on? Big Gay Al.
Yeah.
Do you remember that Big Gay Al? And I was like,
Really?
No, this has to stop. Because everyone loves South Park, and this character came on, I was like, well, I might as well just fucking give up. Big Gay Al.
Feels like a hate crime.
It does. It's just another thing, another layer in that lasagna of shit, which
What
was
did
my
you
life.
do after school? Like, did you
Cry.
Yeah. Did you? You didn't go to uni, or did you?
I went to uni. I wanted to become an actor, but I had no
Right.
range.
Well, you had to be one character and one
I know.
character
So
only,
I auditioned, couldn't get in anywhere,
Couldn't be
and then
thought.
I was. Then I did theatre studies, which is for
What does
people.
that
I know
even
it's
mean?
like wearing a black body stocking, moving things around. In plays, and then
Yeah,
wondering why
yeah.
you never got spotted because
Yeah.
I'd come on when it was like pitch black. And then there was this play called Saved, and I was Len in it. It was the worst bit of casting ever. It got banned in the 60s because it was so
Well, that's how
graphic.
you know it's bad.
It's
Everything banned in
bad.
the 60s.
The man, it's about working class life, and he gets his wife pregnant. He gets his girlfriend pregnant. That's the first scene. I'm having a sex scene with this woman. And then I have sex
You
with
like
a quite
covering her
brutal.
face.
Oh no,
Yeah.
brutal sex like that. And then I get up. I was meant to have a fag, but of course I don't smoke, so I used to copy my mum like that. I mean, who has that after sex? Smoke like that. I look like Bet Lynch with that. But I wanted to be an actor, but I got no range. But listen, I've got a lovely career now. You know what? I love doing stand-up because you can go on stage and you can say what you want. You don't have to say the words that people have written for you.
Stand-up is one thing you can say anything.
Yeah, well,
And
you
no,
can.
well,
Yeah,
within reason.
within reason.
Yeah. And you can you're fine.
Yeah.
You're absolutely fine. You've got free range.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's why I love it. But I don't think I'd have that if I become an actor. Not that I'm even good enough to be an actor, but
You and Downton Abbey.
I'd love to be in Downtown Mississippi like that. Would be good, wouldn't it?
I can see it.
Yeah.
What would you be doing if you didn't have this career, do you think? Like what?
Well, I've got no. I was saying I've done every shit job. I used to pack shampoos.
Lovely.
Yeah, great. And do you know Fruit and Fibre?
Yeah.
I used to put the raisins in it. No, at Whitworth's in Wellingborough. And then the thing was spinning round and I'd just throw the raisins in. And then, honestly, I've had so many. And then driver's mate. You've ever been a driver's mate?
What's a driver's mate?
Well, you sit with the driver.
Oh, it's literally a mate of a driver.
Yeah, a mate
right.
of a driver, and you have to stop him from falling asleep. And then...
You doing stand-up in the passenger
well,
seat.
we'd soon be asleep. And and I had to wake up. I mean, this was in the 90s, do you know what I mean? So, and then you got an extra 50 quid if you slept with him. Not like that, but you slept with him in his cabin overnight, because obviously he had to go. So, so me and this driver, he was not comfortable with me there.
You know.
I was like, sweet dreams. Oh, I hope I don't get wood.
I could see you like call centre because you...
I did work in a call centre.
Did you?
Bartley card lost and stolen. And I used to In the week, I would do normal, but then Saturday, Sunday, because it was double time.
Yeah.
But then I left because you had to, they brought in this rule, you couldn't go to the toilet for more than a couple of minutes, and you had to put in the book whether it was a wee or a poo.
Stop it
I mean,
now.
I run it in a log book. I was pissing myself.
Yeah. Log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, so that was quite... Yeah, it's at a call centre, but then people just used to misgender me, think I was a woman. Look here, madam. Can you? I'm like, excuse me?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah.
And then had a chat with the woman. She said, where do you see yourself in a year? I said, I would love to be a floor walker. Now, a floor walker is someone who's not on the phones. They walk around if you have a problem.
Right.
I've got like an awful customer here. All they wanted a floor walker. She went, Alan, you can only dream of being a floor walker.
Not that being the bar.
Yeah, that.
Right.
Yeah, I can't only dream.
Well, now I think you'd fucking smash that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So,
I could. I think
dream big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see me walking along the floor.
You.
Oh, thank. I'm gonna...
I'm gonna wear that. I want to move on to Chatty Man.
Yeah.
I remember me and my family would always watch it, and you would always have the most iconic. You had fucking Amy Winehouse.
Oh, I know.
Did you shit yourself before any of those interviews?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
not really?
yeah. I mean, for me, it was like, when we had like, Gaga on or Mariah or J-Lo, and we had really amazing guests on. But yeah, they were... Yeah, you do get a bit nervous. But then, back then you're quite young and confident and stuff. And the show before that Friday night project, we would have a house band, and we had Lady Gaga as the house band one week. We had Amy Winehouse
Incredible.
as the house band. And then, it was just amazing, really. Mariah Carey is the house band. It's insane.
I
Isn't it?
mean, that is, you can't really top that.
I know. And I mean, the woman who booked it was insane. And we had like Kanye on one. He was the house
Yeah,
band
what's
one.
she doing now? Because it would be great to hire her on it.
What?
Me with Mariah Carey on the pod.
Yeah, would you want me
need
to?
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put in a word.
Put in a word.
But I was at the MTV Awards years ago, and then I felt this jab on my shoulder, and I turned round. It was Kanye, and he remembered me.
What?
How weird is that?
Was he nice?
Well, I was like his girlfriend. I was naked with a cushion over my tits. He thought I was her from
Yeah, of
behind
course,
because I've got the same lovely bum.
Yeah, cool.
But you see, I wanted to go as Halloween for Halloween, but I don't know if I think there's something not right
Well,
for
yeah,
you.
and you don't want
I don't
another
want
15 years of it coming out on TikTok
sick
after
Alan Mock's naked woman.
it was actually in trouble.
We're in trouble. I go,
Yeah.
with my massive cushion and camel toe
I
on
can
show.
see that.
Yeah. So he was really nice, but it was a really funny thing because he came in late, and that's fine, big old entourage. But when I had Kim Kardashian on Chatty Man, he came with her, and he was in the audience.
In the audience.
They didn't have a single entourage. They
Feels
were
great.
so lovely. Oh, and another thing, can I get this off my chest?
Of course. Yeah.
There's this thing on TikTok, sleazy interviewers. I'm in that, and the bit I don't know the word, but the word, I'm grabbing Kim Kardashian's bum. Yeah. She said to me, do you want to touch my ass?
Well, you're not going to say
No, and it's like, do you want to go to the Taj Mahal? Yeah. I was like, yeah. So she turns around. But the way they make it, like she's bent down. I'm like,
They just edit into you dribbling.
yeah. I mean, I would never touch up a guest.
No, unless they are.
Unless
Of course.
they are.
Yeah, of course.
So, and then I touched her bum, and I mean, it is amazing.
Is it?
It's like the texture of a baby bell.
Now I see that.
You get
I'm
the
envisioning
gist.
that's going to get me through the rest of the year.
So anyway, so Kanye's on Friday Night Project. So he said, these people go, he's really cool. He's up for anything. He's got a great personality. The only thing he will not do is parody his songs because they are like brilliant. He will not do. I went, that's wonderful. In the next room, we had Gold Dogger. We'd set up. Me and Justin were dressed up like perverts. We got the solid gold car going like this. We're all like dogging. But I think it was so out there. He just went with it.
He enjoyed it.
I ain't nothing but a gold dogger. So we're like this, and he's like, yo, like this, and he's rapping.
Thank God that went well. Could you imagine?
I know. I mean, yeah, but we were like that when he said he will not parody his own songs. Now, John, we were like, we all looked back at the room.
You, the whole
fucking
production.
hell, he's gonna go ape shit.
But he didn't.
He did, and he loved it.
What is your like fondest memory from that show? I know
Fondest memory. It's always lovely when you get the big names on, and they are lovely. Lady Gaga, really lovely.
And she's so small.
She's tiny, isn't she? She's tiny. And then Rihanna was always a laugh.
Oh,
She always came up. And you know, sometimes you get a list of things you can't talk about with her. She was like...
Anything.
Yeah, and she's giggled all the way through it. I think she was stoned.
That's
but she
fine,
was laughing.
Yeah,
Though.
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Do you actually get pissed on the show?
Yeah, I got pissed.
Do you get pissed?
Yeah, I got really pissed. There's something I'm really ashamed of. I had Ramesh on, and he talks about this, and I was so pissed. I started slagging off his lazy eyes. You got one on Dim, you got one on Dazzle, one eye looking at you, one eye looking for you. But the thing is, that they kept topping up that bloody globe thing.
Yeah.
The thing was, we said to anyone on the show, when you go away, you got a €5 max.
Oh.
So get an alcohol, no more than 5.
Right.
So they used to just be filled with shit in there. There was one with iron filings in one of them. It was, but you know what I think about? I mean, I was on to Rihanna having a Lamborghini. She goes, oh my God. I love this. What is it? I said, it's Lamborghini. Lamborghini. Did I get any free fucking Lamborghini?
No, of course not.
How much would you have to pay to get Rihanna
to say she likes Lamborghini?
Lamborghini. And then we had what's it called? The Black Eyed Peas. Oh, and they love that.
Oh, it's not cider.
No, is it Special Brew? They went, yeah, love Special Brew, man. I'm like,
was it a duck fart shot?
Yeah, she actually liked that.
That?
Yeah, well, they used to make up those cocktails. It was vile. And in my part 4, I was fucking off my head.
I don't know how you still did the show.
Well, I didn't, did I? I just switched off. I was just gagging for a kebab.
You leaving early?
Yeah, let someone else do it.
Did Lady Gaga piss in a bin?
Yeah.
Right. Any expansion on that?
Well, she was wearing a dress that was a massive bow, and she had a big long fringe down.
Oh.
And she couldn't get out of it, so she pissed in a bin. Just pissed in one of the bins.
You could have sold that.
I know. Well, eBay wasn't so big back then, but then I don't know. I mean, you'd have to have a DNA test. It was. How do we know that's Gaga's piss?
Yeah, that's true. That is
probably
very
have to do
true.
a DNA test, and I don't know. She might think it's a bit weird.
Could argue.
She might see me grabbing Kim Kardashian's bum, and now I'm asking for a wee.
Piss. Yeah.
Can you send me a bottle of piss, please? I'll put it in the globe. Tastes better than that Special Brew.
And you did it for 16 series.
I know.
On telly. It's just so stressful. Like me, as if I've done loads of telly, I've done fuck all. But I can imagine it's very, very stressful.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Live stuff, isn't it?
Fuck that.
I did Crufts live, and I had a 7-minute item about a dog, and the dog slipped its lead and ran off.
Well, that's great telly.
Yeah.
Incredible
great
telly.
Great for the viewer. I'm here to talk about this. Where's the dog?
It's off in the distance.
I know it's off.
Hit by a car.
Yeah. I know. Stop it.
Yeah, no, vicious. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, and Claire Baldwin, who I did it with, is an absolute genius because the auto cue went down. My face was like this. And she was just talking and wonderful, all this information.
She's
and
another
I'm like,
icon.
oh no, she is the best.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even know. And I was just like,
Yeah, I
what
wouldn't
do we
have
do?
a clue
No,
either.
it's an amazing skill. Those people who can
Even
just
reading auto cues.
Yeah.
Well, I'm blind, so I can't anyway. But
I mean, I've seen the size of that font.
it's like old
You can
people's
see that on
phones.
Google Earth.
Yeah, it is a bit big.
Yeah.
It is a bit big, yeah. It's a lot, actually.
What are you with your eyes then? Are you
Right, I'm
short-sighted or
glad
long?
we've got into this. So,
You know, I've got astigmatism.
in the left eye.
Both eyes.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Lovely, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
2 eyes like rugby balls.
I was literally about to say that. Right, so I've got one in my
We
left
like with
eye.
contact lenses.
Well, my issue is I can get them in, barely. Getting them out, because once it got stuck to my eyeball.
I've had
and my
that.
dad was with the drops in my eyes and like peeling it off.
awful, isn't it?
And I thought, I'm actually not that asked about being blind.
No.
I'm really not asked.
Good.
So, yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that.
I can't see far away, obviously.
Obviously.
I wear my glasses, but I look like such a virgin in my glasses. I
bet you look sexy in your
No. Do I look sexy in my glasses?
Yeah, some people do look sexy in the glasses.
Nasty because she's gritting her teeth now. Yeah, we wouldn't use it in the bedroom. I wouldn't go, you want some...
No,
fucking...
sexy secretary. And that turns men on.
Yeah, but imagine me like, you want
Doesn't
some
it? Does that
files stacked.
Where's the men? Is there any men?
There's-
Yeah, I can't even see. I can't even see you. Are you a man?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you find this sexy? That's a no, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know when I see one.
yeah.
Thanks, love.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, Jan.
But I always think that about people that role play in the bedroom. I think, what are you role playing? Sometimes when my girlfriend was a bit ill, I went, I'm your nurse for today. What's the problem? And she was like, you need to brush your hair. And I thought, yeah, we'll work on this. I don't know if I have it in me.
Well, I used to have a flat in Manchester, and I shared it with a woman, and she was an older woman, and she used to dress up as a security guard and wrestle a man on the floor because when he was shoplifted as a kid, and he got his a massive erection when the woman, so she had to wrestle him. He'd have like peas or something, and she'd like wrestle him, put his foot on him, and then have a fag like that, and then he'd get hard.
Isn't it funny that the modern day version of that is you'd have a little vape when you're on it?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect though.
No, it's not as sexy, is it, having a vape?
Having a little lemon and lime.
No, and then you get an erection, and all you can have is like blueberries.
Yeah, it doesn't really yeah, you're right, actually.
Or coughing.
We'll work on that.
Yeah,
we'll work on it.
I mean, in the bedroom and stuff. Nice to have someone actually in the bedroom, but I mean, I can't be doing all that role play and all that.
No, I think straight to it.
Just get on with it, love. I don't need to dress up as a
because I might get
officer.
too into character, and I won't want to get down with the sex.
Yeah.
So I'll just
then you start
on.
Actually solving crimes.
Yeah, I'll get the magnifying glass out.
Can you imagine? I haven't come once, but I've solved a double murder.
The Met Police love when I get on it. Yeah. God forbid. Anyway, we'll move on to your pod. Life's a beach.
Yeah. Oh, God, that fucking blood.
I really got you going with that.
It's these teeth. It's the gaps. The water goes in the gap.
Yeah. That really threw me. Okay, fave locations around the world. What is yours?
Okay. Love Spain.
Okay,
Where did you enter Barbados?
Well, I went to Benidorm before that.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I got the shits, Alan.
Oh no.
So I don't know if I'd go back. Although I will say,
where'd you get the shits from? Was it just seafood?
It was Benidorm.
Benidorm actually gave you the shits.
I promise you.
So it weren't like seafood.
I got on the plane and I thought, brilliant, never been here before. Get to my seat. A man with one gold tooth was next to me, and a woman with pure leather skin was next to me on the other side.
God.
I thought, get me off. I was on EasyJet too.
Oh, I love a bit of sleazy jet. Can I say with EasyJet, they need to stop heating up those paninis because when you're gagging for a minute,
they're so hot.
I know, but they take a time, you know what I mean? And I was in that middle row, with the door. It was like being in rehab. I was like, I need a wine. And there's people off eating up. Have it cold. Have it cold.
I need a wine.
Why are you? And then the other trolley at the back. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, I completely
hell.
agree.
Oh, can I have it heated? I'm like, fuck you.
I see you as like a Marbella, Mallorca.
Oh yeah.
Type. Where are you going in Spain?
Where do I go in Spain? Well, I do that show with Amanda Holden, and we're doing the Spanish job. I've spent a lot of time in Andalusia, which is Malaga and all these. And where else did we go? No, but I think the Spanish men are the fittest. I actually think they're fitter than Italian men.
Really?
I've said it.
What is it about them?
I don't know. They're just sick. They've just got great genes, and have you ever been to Argentina?
Never.
Oh, fuck me. There was a tramp there, and I was like, woof. Honestly, they are all fit. They are all fit.
No exception.
No munters. There is no munters there in Argentina. They are so fit. And then I know you went to Barbados and you did the same thing as me with the turtles. Now they love the turtles over there, but my nan made me watch Jaws when I was 8.
Oh yeah.
And what you don't understand is as you're swimming in the sea, you'll see a shadow go underneath you.
Yeah. Why is it so deep?
And it's a tortoise. No, what is it?
It's a tortoise.
No, it's not. What's the other one? Turtle. And I just think, what the hell is this? And you think it's a shark.
And the little prick who was doing the boat tour threw a bit, I don't know what it was, like shrimp or something right here. And they all came up to me.
Oh no.
I'm like hysterically screaming because I just think, ugh. And he starts having a go at me for screaming. I just think,
No, don't
that was
throw a
your
shrimp down
fault.
your bikini.
yeah, no one wants that. No one wants that. It was, really scary, to be honest. I don't fuck about with the sea.
No. Well, no, it's dangerous. But yeah, I just
Yeah.
found it terrifying, the shadows underneath. And I
There's
thought,
a
here
lot.
we go, Alan, you're going to be savaged.
And I think we're going down to see a shipwreck. There's dead bodies in there. So why? I don't know.
Oh, no.
You know?
Why would you do
I
that?
don't know. I was trying to be creative. I was trying to really step out of my comfort
And what
zone.
will you have? Will you have like a rosé abroad? Or do you have gin and tonic, pina
I
colada?
will have anything. If we're in the Caribbean, a bit of a rum punch.
Nice, of
I
course.
fuck about
Got
with
to have
rum
that,
punch.
Aperol spritz?
No.
Why?
I'm very much against Aperol. I think it tastes like pure arse. I hate Aperol Spritz. It tastes like TV static. I hate it.
Oh my God.
And I think anyone that says they like it is lying.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
We were so similar. We got rugby ball shaped eyes, like the same holidays, but you couldn't have an Aperol
I
spritz
like
with
a
me.
Prosecco, vodka cranberry, good for the UTIs. But apart
That's
from
good.
that,
Yeah, and super gonorrhea.
yeah, of course, yeah, this vagina needs it. But I think anything
Just
other...
won't go, will it? Just
no,
won't go super
no,
gonorrhea.
it just won't
What
go.
do I have to do?
The set actually stinks. You're so lucky you can't smell it. It's not a scratch and sniff.
That's what's on that. That's a stain.
Yeah, that's right.
Super gonorrhea on the carpet.
What do
Fell
you
off.
drink abroad then? Aperol Spritz?
Aperol spritz.
Right.
Rosé. Sunny day.
Okay,
rosé.
You have ice in your rosé or no ice? I won't do it.
Depends on. I mean, when we did the first series, we flew on Ryanair. Amanda every time asking, "Can I have ice for me rosé?"
you
I
must
said,
on
"Love, there
Ryanair.
is no." Every time, no, unless they go out and scrape it off the wings. Love. There's not going to be any ice on this Ryanair flight. She thinks it's the ivy with wings. I'm like, love, you're lucky. But do you know what? I stopped going to Mykonos. I went there in the good old days when it
Okay.
was about £10 a bottle. Now it's 85, 90.
hell.
That's how I don't even look at currency anymore. I just see how much the rosé is. And
Yeah.
I know if they're having a good economy or a bad.
I think they changed the recipe of Whispered Angel because let me tell you, I used to be able
Have you
to
heard
drink
about
a bottle of
Screaming
that.
Demon? That's what they call
Excuse
it.
me?
No, Whispering
Oh, is
Angel. You know,
that
when you have
like
the
the
second
rip-off
bottle, you
version
become Screaming Demon.
Yeah, that is me.
Yeah.
I'll have one bottle now and it's something in there. I'm paralytic.
Hangovers are really bad on that as well. Never used to get bad
I know.
hangover.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. They've
Complete-
fiddled with the
Yeah,
formula.
they fucked about with it. I like a bit of chicken wine though.
Chicken wine.
Got a chicken on the front. You ever tried that?
Oh, chicken.
You should try it.
It weren't gravy you were
Can you
drinking. Was it
Google?
gravy you were drinking, maybe?
Just raw chicken.
Raw
It is.
chicken
There we
juice.
go. This wine. Either
And do
way.
different drinks make you feel a certain way?
It's funny you should say that. No, like I feel like
Because gin, I get blotchy. A third
Gin?
gin, and this is like a map of the world. I've
No.
got that.
I think gin, I get aggressive. I had to stop drinking
Yeah,
gin.
my
Like I
friend-
would really get aggressive.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Red wine makes I look like a cock destroyer. Like my lips go through the roof. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So I stick to wine and vodka.
Oh, no, I don't get that. I mean, I just get... And then my friend used to get really violent on whiskey and just pick people up and put them in a bin.
Why do you
just-
think whiskey's a rogue one to drink?
I know,
We're
and I
not
don't, I
like
don't actually
cowboys.
like it in cocktails and stuff. And I'd love to just be sitting there with a pipe and go, at the end of the night,
Yeah,
a whiskey,
yeah.
please, one ice cube. But it makes
Yeah.
me like go,
Do you know what else? What's that drink that has olives in?
dirty martini.
I've tried that because I wanted to look like
No.
that is pure and utter like petrol.
Yeah, and I
Try
don't
and find a
understand
word.
why would you put the olive in it?
Yeah.
It's minging anyway. It's like, how can we make it more minging?
Put an olive in.
An olive.
Yeah,
And the juice of an
completely.
olive.
It's oh my god.
You're like,
yeah.
I'll use an anchovy as a straw.
Is anchovies the thing that are like grass? Like it's a vegetable.
No, love.
Artichoke, I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of artichoke. Anchovies you get in Caesar salad.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just put them to the
For
side.
what? Yeah, absolutely. And they're not cut up. Full fish.
Yeah, and they stink as well, don't they?
If you have that, yeah, no. One way to. What would you say if you're on a date?
Yeah.
What's one thing someone does that
Let's
we can
imagine.
own?
Yeah, really.
What's one thing someone does that would really put you off? Like, there's no way. Nothing.
No, nothing. I've just been playing. I'm like a competition winner if I go on a date. They could call me a fat twat. I'd go, oh, smooth talking bastard.
Sweet nothing.
I don't like smelly people. People
Fair.
don't brush the teeth.
Fair.
Like that. I mean, that's a pretty basic. That's
Yeah.
how desperate I am.
Must have good oral health.
Yeah, good
fair.
oral health.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I mean, just nice, really.
Can I give you a situation?
Oh, God, here we go.
You really fancy a bloke.
Yeah.
And you're into it, and you leave the restaurant, and maybe you're going to go home with them, and you're in the Midlands, so there's a hill. They're walking down the hill, and they're doing that thing where they're like leaning back a little bit and doing a little bit of a fast run. Have you got the ick, or are you completely fine with that?
What? Okay, back up a bit. So that bit where they're walking up a hill backwards?
No, down. No, they're walking down a hill, and you know where it's a steep hill, and they're doing that little like.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh,
Is that a deal breaker or not really?
No, that's not a deal. I'd still go back.
Because I had to wait for at least being a month in with my girlfriend to go to Greenwich Park.
Really?
Yeah, because that was aggressive for me.
What about if the date pulled out those sticks and walked like that?
Yeah,
and I get that if you're going up a mountain, but people just do it on flat.
People do that on like in the Lake District.
Yeah.
No need.
But not round Hyde Park.
No. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
get
the
over
dick.
yourself.
Yeah, I've never thought about that's top tip.
I know, yeah.
You're completely
just
right.
Leave the sticks at home.
Well, with that, I'd like to wrap up. But my last question before we wrap up
Oh,
is,
okay, yeah.
if you had one bit of advice to give me to save Grace,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Never tickle a grinning chimp. I don't know. Someone told me that once, and I was like, thanks. I thought, what the fuck?
Me, you've got a point. Yeah, completely.
Don't.
Well,
That poor woman had her face. Have you seen Chimp
well,
Crazy?
I have. Yeah, but who the fuck keeps a chimp anyway?
I know. They shouldn't dress them up like
No,
that.
if you want to, at least make sure they're sedated. So yeah, completely agree.
Oh, that's insane, that documentary. Anyway.
Well, with that, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you,
It's
my
been amazing.
pleasure.
If you've been watching, give it a like, subscribe. If you've been listening, give it a follow and a 5-star review. Anything you want to promote before you leave.
No, I'm fine.
Brilliant. Bye. Bye. Bye.